Half a day YouTube, this is Demented One, and thank you for tuning into my channel. In today's video, I'll be doing an in-depth review of my Glock 19 Gen 4 MOS and all the upgrades and modifications I've done to it. So before we begin, let us remove the mag. It is clear mag. There is nothing in the chamber. So now we know the pistol is clear. We'll be doing a review, we'll start with the externals and work our way to the internal modifications. We'll begin with the magazine. This is a factory Glock 19 15 round magazine. I did change the base plates for a Vickers tactical base plate. These are much wider and has grip points on it, so when in the event you need to strip a mag for whatever the reason, be it a jam, sticky mag, or whatnot, these Vickers tactical base plates do aid getting a good grip in stripping it. So great product from them. Next up, we have a Talon grips, as you can see here. I have these installed in all my Glocks. I'm not into stippling, but they do help aid the factory texturing that comes with the Glock. So sweaty palms or whatnot, it does give you a better grip. I also added these prior to adding the medium back strap. So I initially took it out to the range and decided that due to my larger hands, I like the medium back straps on it. I chose the one with the beaver tail because I do get slide bites, so I just put it over the Talon grips rather than getting a new set of Talon grips that's meant for the medium back straps. I also did modify or put in the extended mag release from Vickers Tactical as well. You can see it does protrude out a little more than factory, so to do mag drops, mag changes much easier. Great product. I also have extended slide stop from Vickers Tactical as well. These do protrude out more than factory a little bit too, so I mean very easy access to release the slide and get it back into battery. So did an undercut on the trigger guard, a little bit more aggressive than what I've previously done. This is due to the fact that maybe because I have larger hands, my knuckle does bind into the trigger guard, so I did cut it out a little more forward so it does clear, it does not get in the way. As for the trigger shoe, I did replace the factory Glock 19 serrated trigger shoe for a smooth Glock 17 trigger shoe. As you can see here, this is the factory Glock 19 trigger shoe. It is serrated, believe it or not. At the range doing drills, going through hundreds of rounds through the pistol, this serrated trigger shoe actually, for me, it starts to bother me a little bit after a while. So the Glock 17 smooth trigger feels so much better. I mean, it's like a cheap $15 upgrade, so well worth it in my opinion. All right. Next up is my suppressor sights. I am running a Trigicon suppressor sights. I opted for the white outlined front and the blacked out rear. So good part with these is that they still co-witness. I mean, it's not an absolute, but it's a lower co-witness, just enough so if the red dot ever fails, I still can use the suppressor sights as a backup. Right. As for the red dot, I went with the Vortex Venom. I was on the fences between the Vortex Venom or a Vortex Viper, but the reviews on the Viper, since it's still fairly new, is on and off, hit or miss, so I just chose to go with the Vortex Venom, which is tried and true, has great reviews on it. It is a top load, so I just removed the cap, replaced the battery, so I don't have to remove the red dot. The glass is very clear, right, very clear glass. Right. Great coating on the lenses as well, the glass lens. And the red dot is a 3 MOA red dot. Let me see if I can get this in view. There's the red dot right there. Very clear and crisp red dot, very bright. I think I have it set like at from the brightest like four clicks down. So it works very well. In regards to mounting the Vortex Venom or the Vortex sights onto your Glock MOS, I do use the #1 plate, but you will need to get new screws for the mounting screws. Just give Vortex customer service a call. Just let them know you have a Glock MOS, and they will send you new screws absolutely free. All they did was ask my name and my address, and they shipped it out for me. It's a shorter screws, and I had them within a week's time. All right. Next, as you can see, I do have a drop-in match grade stainless steel barrel from threaded barrel from S3F Solution. This is a 1 in 10 twist. All right. Do go into some of the internals as well. As for the connector, trigger connector, I did change my connector to a Ghost Edge 3.5 pound connector, and I also did polish out the Glock 17 trigger bar, since I do have the Glock 17 smooth trigger. So the crucifix, everything else is very smoothly polished. And when I did change out the trigger shoe and the trigger bar, I opted to go with the Glock 17, the Gen 3 model that doesn't have the nipple on here. So, alright. And as you can see, this is the factory Glock 19 Dole trigger bar. Right. As for the recoil spring, I did get a stainless steel recoil spring from Lone Wolf. Great machining, great product, works very well. And let me just give you a better view of the barrel by itself. So the barrel I just received the other day, as well as the suppressor sights. So I have yet to take it out the range, but what I can tell you on this is the machining is very nicely done. Very nice machining on this. I mean, the fitment is very precise. So let me just get this back together and I'll explain on that. So I mean, the barrel, no wobble up or down, side to side, very tight fitment, so very good machining. So great barrel so far. We'll see. Take it out. I'm looking forward to taking it out the range soon and see how it performs over my factory barrel. Additionally, this is built as my range and competition gun. So the holster I have for it is a Blade Tech IDPA holster. But I did get the drop offset attachment and also a tech lock for it. So for competition and range use, as you can see, if this is the belt line, you do see that the pistol is canted outwards. So when I do go in for a grip, I could get a better grip, quicker grip, than it being against my waist. So this is a great upgrade to the holsters, this drop-in offset attachment, as well as the tech lock. So well, that's pretty much all my upgrades and modifications I've done to the Glock 19 MOS. At the end of this video, I will run a footage of me shooting, dialing in the red dot. But that, like I said, it was prior to me having the barrel and the suppressor sights. But I'll roll in that footage at the end. But I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please like and subscribe. So until next time, see ya. Ready?
If I stop and then get shot, what happens? I didn't following me. I'm not gonna stop for anybody.
Stop it.